When two beautiful ladies that are old enough and grown enough to have a man to be married find themselves in a of being lonely without any man by their side, they decided that they're going to lie about their identity, go on a maybe a getaway, weekend getaway, or maybe just on a getaway, probably to find a man and maybe start a life with a man. That is the case of those two beautiful girls, Ruth Kadiri and the cousin. So, this movie is titled After My Heart and it is showing on Larry G Film TV, and it was produced by Meg Felix and directed by Ifani. And this wonderful film stars Uzo Urukwe, Ruth Kadiri, Oby Titus, Kenneth Nwadike, amongst other hosts of Nollywood actors. And guys, this movie is quite interesting and the storyline is dope. So Ruth Kadiri and the sister decided to go on relax themselves on a resort, and the sister got talking that these beautiful ladies and all these years they haven't seen any man to call them their own, so that maybe men now prefers married men and married ladies. So they laughed after it and they got to have a rethink and they decided that okay fine, we are going to play married in this resort. So what name are we going to go with? They were still contemplating when Ruth picked a card. Ruth's name in this movie is Judy. She picked a card on the guidebook, and this card she picked happens to bear a name by the name. It happens to bear a name, Ben, and this Ben is a millionaire, has multi-million company, and she said, "Fine, this name is going to be interesting to go with." So she started to go with the name and was playing Mrs. Ben in this movie. Ben, on the other hand, knows nothing about it, but on Instagram, he sees that his name and surname has been used and someone is flaunting herself to be his wife. So he decided to make inquiries, but nothing, no trace of this lady because she didn't really use her identity. So the cousin went for a job interview and it happens to be in this Ben's company. So she came back and told the sister, I've seen this your imaginary husband and he is handsome, he is rich. So she decided to pay the guy a visit. That is because she met someone at the resort and the guy is taking her serious and even wants to marry her. But she liked the guy that she was married, playing Mrs. Ben, so she has to divorce her husband to be married to him. So she paid a visit to Ben in his office and pleaded with Ben that he should please pardon her that has been impersonating to be his wife, and that is because she has a fiance who thinks she's married and wants to meet her husband to discuss with her, to discuss with the guy pertaining their divorce process and everything. So the guy decided, fine, I'm going to play along. But at first he hesitated and finally decided to play along with her. So they got playing and started tricking everybody. It got so serious because the parents had got to know about this thing. But they thought they in fact they could not wrap their hands around why this girl is saying all this. But to cut the long story short, she they discussed, and the day this guy was supposed to come to the house to propose to this beautiful Judy, who happens to be Ruth Kadiri, the father mistook him for his patient because he has been to his office proud before then, but his father is, I don't know how to, he's a medical doctor, thought it was a patient and was just acting up on the guy. So when he saw the guy at his home, he thought the guy maybe followed him home and decided to chase the guy away and maybe just give him some medical advice, not knowing that this guy is the is the banker that wants to settle with the daughter. But they have also got had to meet the band guy who is Uzo in this movie, and they fell in love with him. Like they love the guy, they love his personality just at one meeting. So they thought this guy was the one that is going to marry their daughter, but they never knew that they were just playing pranks on them. finally, Judy got to think about this the whole relationship thing and found out that truly I don't love this guy. Maybe it's just fallacy, or maybe we're just caught up in the moment of the whole thing, the whole lovey thing. Actually, my heart really beats for this man, and I have loved him even before knowing who he was. So, and Ben, on the other hand, has already fallen for this as a wife that he, for this is wife that he knew nothing about. All of a sudden, that he never knew that he was married. So he thought to himself, this girl, I think I can live with her. I can think and I can adjust my rules for her. And whilst he was thinking, Judy came and told him how she felt. And luckily, they were feeling the same way. So they had to start up a relationship. At some point, this banker guy was so like, it was. Should I say at some point I pitied him because he just lost everything and it was not funny at all. So guys, please, the movie is interesting. After My Heart is the title. And whilst you're this movie, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button on Anastasia TV. Subscribe to this wonderful community. Love, comment, and share this video. And we'll meet again in our next review. Take care and bye bye.